This is the Faith Venus Blood Moon, and that is the Faith Neptune Blue Moon. Can you work out why this is called the Blood Moon and why that's called the Blue Moon?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. We couldn't
Definitely
work it
not.
out. So this is Venus, that's Neptune, so that's bigger. And it's only about 25 mil sort of wider across this wide bit. This is vague. And about 10 mil, was it here?
Yeah, but it's quite noticeable when you're playing it because when your arm's resting on it, this is
Yeah, it is
does feel
surprisingly.
quite high.
Are they, sorry, is this one thinner, like shallower? There's a couple of mil in it.
Yeah, it does
I'm
look like
surprised. Apart from the colour and the size, there's only one other difference, which is the types of wood. This is Trembesi, that is mango. That looks awesome. I've got some great pictures of this.
Yeah,
it just
it's really
looks
nice.
good in every picture.
Well, they're both really nice, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I went for this. I think this is a bit more subtle.
Yeah. So that's the one you bought.
Wow, look at the back.
And this is one that Faith gave you?
Yeah, so I bought this and they've lent me that. They didn't pay me, so I can say what I want. They are nice though. They have Grover tuners. Grover tuners are my favourite tuners. I've put them on my Gibson Les Paul, which isn't in there anymore, and my SG. Neither of them came with that, weirdly. But they've got like wooden bits, probably ebony. I should have read the spec, but I can't remember. That's fantastic. They've got a tusk nut and a tusk bridge on both of them. Ebony fretboard, ebony actual bridge, ebony bridge pins, flamed maple binding. They're really good.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Satin necks as well. So
Which is a must-have for all guitars, but particularly
it is.
acoustic.
I didn't know they did that on acoustics. Like when we were last buying acoustics, which is about a decade ago, they were a bit clunky. That's like an electric guitar neck. I know it's not because of the heel, but it's not like playing an acoustic 10 years ago.
No, they're, I do, as you know, I prefer satin-backed necks on all guitars. But yeah, like you say, I was trying to think of whether my old Taylor was satin or not, but I don't think it was.
Don't know if mine was. So you had a 314, was it?
Yeah.
Taylor 314. I had a 410. Is that better than your Taylor? Do you prefer it to your Taylor?
Oh, I think I do prefer it. It's just a nicer feel, a nicer overall look as well. Like the Taylor was quite a boring one. It was quite it was just a plain, like the spruce top, whatever it is, and it was never really that exciting. I did like it, to be fair, but yeah, this is
Your Taylor had
this is
Fishman
nice.
preamp,
yeah.
which was nice because it had like words. These have got Fishman preamps. These are the, I think it's called the INK3. So it's got a bass, mid, treble, built-in tuner which mutes it when you've got it plugged in, which is really cool. And it's got volume. Whereas my Taylor had those three.
Yeah, you moaned about that pretty much every time we ever played together. Like you were saying, I can't remember which one it is, volume, tone, bass, whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, I had like a little block in the side of mine.
I prefer that. It
which
looks
was quite handy.
this looks a bit too small, but it also looks quite neat. So
Yep.
I don't mind
These
it.
dials are quite good because they've got a little like a little notch on top, so they're quite easy to use, even though they're all like flush.
Yeah,
like, all
it's
flat.
nice. Have you seen the tuner lights up as well when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
press it?
Oh yeah, I've been tuning these.
It's a bit cool. And you played both of these, and you said my neck feels slim, less wide or something.
Yeah, this one seemed a little bit wider. I might be making it up though, to be fair.
I'm sure
I
they've
don't know.
both got a C profile.
But this is, I just maybe it's in my head because it's a bigger body that it feels a bit fatter. But
Yeah, maybe it's that 5mm depth and the
Yeah.
extra 10mm on the, I'm going to call that the waist, I don't know, and 25mm over this bit, but you're only going to feel half of it because that hangs down and doesn't touch anything, so
Yeah.
it's only really 12.5mm. But it does add up when you're a little bit further.
yeah, it is noticeable
out.
when you go between the two. Like this, because I the other acoustic that I do have is a grand auditorium one, so it's quite big.
Grand auditorium. So this is an auditorium and that's a baby jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
So grand.
I'd say it's probably, because it's a different brand, it's a cork guitar. I'd say it's roughly about the same size, but it's got the this bit that's not cut out.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I love a cutout
Yeah.
because when you're doing
I prefer it.
like a C on fret 15, because I'm weird, I can reach it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm never up here, but I still prefer it. I just prefer the look.
The rosette looks
Yeah.
nice, but mine's the same. So they are
Yeah.
they're very
Mother
they're very
of pearl.
similar, different colours, different sizes. So the Blood Moon is obviously red, the Blue Moon is obviously blue. I think they do other colours. I haven't really looked. I've only seen these two, and obviously the different names of planets are different sizes. But I think you can get any combination of any of those, which is quite cool.
What, any combination of what?
Like you could get that in this colour,
Oh, I see.
so
what
it's
you-
bigger but red. I think.
Yeah, I'd say playing them side by side, that's more comfortable. But if you're used to a big guitar anyway, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, sound-wise, do you want to pick?
I've got them over.
Look at me. Let's see if they're
that.
that. Oh yeah, I was going to play that.
Yeah.
So we're on the same pick.
Yeah.
Volume-wise, they sound the same, but obviously with
You
different
could play,
people.
Yeah, you could play harder, but I think they both got a nice tone, and they're both like it wasn't hard to keep in the same sort of volume with that.
Yeah, it's got loads of dynamics. It's not thin, is it?
Yeah, we weren't both completely smashing it and being really loud. I'm sure this would sound a little bit louder.
Yeah. So, are you glad? Would you choose that over your Taylor, or would you get your Taylor back? Because mainly because I didn't like the Taylor. My Taylor was a 410 CE. The CE stood for cutout. Looks boring, but I don't think that's...
These definitely look... They've got the look, because you can pick whatever colour you want. They've got a nicer top. Like I said, the Taylor was just plain.
You can get £100 Lindo that looks good, though.
Yeah, but you don't want to get a £100 Lindo that looks good and sounds crap, whereas this looks good and sounds good.
Yeah, it's got the balls to go with the bark.
Yeah, I can't remember... I haven't played my Taylor for years, so I wouldn't say definitely I'd choose this over that, but for looks... Yeah, it's millions.
That in a different colour. Because that for me is a bit too
you don't really
look
like
at me.
Yeah.
No, it's just a bit,
bit
like...
too look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I prefer that one.
Looks or everything?
Everything. Not necessarily the sound, though, because the sound on this is really... I like it when it's...
Do you want to swap? Because
loud.
it might be because that was further away from you.
Sorry.
This is difficult.
Because I've been playing electric a lot, this feels more comfortable because it's smaller.
Yeah.
And I think I do prefer the look of the red. And they both look nice. I like the fact that that's got a different colour neck as well. So it's got the blue body but the brown neck, whereas this is like all reddish.
All red, yeah. Oh, this is just mahogany. Is that mahogany stained red?
Oh, the black is
I like the way it doesn't have dots and it's just got a fret 12 marker. Yeah, this neck feels wider.
Yeah.
Don't know if it is. Nice stripe on my neck. This doesn't have. My fretboard.
Yeah, that's one thing I really liked about this was the ebony has got it's not just one black dark colour, it's got some light stripes through it. Is that one?
This has got a bit of character, not as much.
Yeah, this one's really nice.
They're just really nice acoustics. Like what I think for me, a sign of when something's good is when you buy it and you think, oh, I don't want another one of them. And I bought that, not that I wanted two acoustics anyway, but that ticks the box.
Yeah.
But I have no interest in even looking at other acoustics.
Yeah, but I think you've sort of over the years gone off of playing acoustic anyway, so I think just to find one that you're happy with would be good, because when you do come across any time you want to play acoustic, you've got one that you aren't going to go, oh, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would take that to a gig and not be worried, whereas a Taylor would go to a gig. I know I'd be a bit drunk. I know I'd look at the three controls and go, which one's volume? And I'd be turning down the bass, and that's annoying.
Yeah, this
and it's got a tuner.
Simple. It's got the tuner.
But the tuner mutes. That is such a plus for me, because normally I use a Boss TU3 or a TU2. I think that's a TU2. That's how old it is. Because that mutes the sound and tunes. Clever. This does that.
Yeah,
I prefer the feel of that. This just feels...
Yeah, it's a bit... If you're not... especially if you go from an electric to an acoustic, it is quite a big noticeable difference to go to something that size.
Thank you.
Whereas this is a lot more comfortable, a bit more familiar, I suppose.
Biggest plus though, the tuner, because on stage no one can hear you tune. Should say in stage. It's like in space.
Got you.
Those that come with a hard case. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
The hard case is awesome. It's just it's fitted like you'd expect from a hard case. It's not like a rectangle. Imagine a rectangular acoustic case. It'd be huge.
Yeah.
Just really nice hard case. Mine's for that is nicer. It's like I think it's a green colour, and this one's like a sicky browny yellow.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah.
That's just a nicer... They look the same from the outside, but mine's better on the inside. And check out this video on the Faith Blue Moon Venus, where I give a more in-depth review on how awesome this guitar is. This is mine. I bought it from Guitar. I'm going to say I didn't get it at a discount. It was on sale, so I don't know if that makes any difference, but I paid for it. I paid the price everyone else would pay. Absolutely love it. So it's unbiased. Thank you for watching.